I am talking with who?
Greg Sterling. I'm an analyst, and I write for Search Engine Land and also for Internet to Go and Screenwork, two other blogs.
Excellent. And we also used to work together, and that's the most important thing.
That's right. We were together at Tech TV many, many years ago. I dare not say how many, though.
Hey, you just actually wrote a big piece about, well, I guess all these new couponing systems, which is the new mode of hyperlocal advertising, and you had some very strong opinions on it. Let me just ask, what were the basic findings or opinions?
Well, everybody knows Groupon, but there are about 700 companies that are in the same space. And what I wrote about was the mobilization of all that content and how it sort of finally starts to realize the what had been a fantasy of the right ad, right time, right place in mobile marketing. There are challenges, but it's pretty compelling as a way to kind of drive people into physical stores or as a way to give people actionable, content that they're going to act on, that they're compelled to act on. So it's a pretty interesting development.
So that's actually interesting. So it's sort of kind of forcing an engagement where there might not be an engagement, yes?
Well, I think that in conventional mobile display advertising, for example, people tend, mobile is has higher response rates than online, but with coupons or offers, people tend, the old cliche is they don't see it as advertising, they see it as content. That tends to be true. Survey after survey, people are interested in money-saving offers on mobile devices, whereas they're somewhat hostile to other kinds of ads. So it's pretty interesting from that standpoint, and response rates have been pretty significant for offers on mobile devices.
Where do you see the success happening, and where do you see the failure in this, in specifically in this localized advertising?
Well, I mean, I wouldn't point to any specific failure. I would say when ads are not relevant enough, when there's not enough inventory, then that's a failure. The farther it deviates from relevance, and we can talk about what that is. When it's successful, I mean, you have whole mobile apps like Shopkick and others that are built around the notion of giving people rewards for coming into stores. That's a version, one version of what I'm talking about, where people are given an offer, go into this cafe, this store, and redeem, 15% off or a free beverage or a free appetizer or whatever. Scout Mob is one example of that, kind of using the open table model, a bounty per individual coming into a store, different from Groupon, similar concept of saving money. So, the notion of bringing people into physical retail stores or local businesses is one of the compelling features of this kind of mobile advertising.
Well, isn't it just all of this just trying to build traffic? I mean, driving traffic at close to any cost. Yes, I could be spending the money on an ad to drive traffic, or spending the money to give you a great offer.
Yes, I mean this is another form of advertising. It doesn't fall into the category of media buying exactly, but it's very much money that would go to advertising, taking another form, a reduced margin or a discount. And it's been pervasive in retail, and coupons have been around for decades and decades. So this is not new. The form that it's taking in mobile distribution is pretty interesting. One of the other interesting aspects of it is the way in which it enables people to track activity to the point of sale. I mean, in conventional online advertising, the normal model is you've got an ad, and then you visit an e-commerce website, and then you check out at a shopping cart, and that was always very trackable from the keyword to the shopping cart. But when people go into stores to buy things, even when they're influenced by online advertising, that was something that marketers were totally blind to. So you would have this sort of drop off, and the consumer would disappear. But now with all this mobile apps, mobile ads, and what we're starting to see a little bit with mobile payments is you've got analytics coming off of the point of sale, or physical store presence as a piece of the whole analytics pie, and then you can really track the digital influence on that in-store purchase behavior, which is really exciting for marketers and pretty profound actually.
Excellent. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.